so Mayor Eric Adams coming in at about 7%, behind even Republican candidate Curtis Sliwa, who's polling at 12%, and his favorability as well is also a bit underwater. And so Mayor Eric Adams today really trying to just brush off the polling, even comparing himself actually to Mamdani, saying that Mamdani was polling at about 1% at this time in the primary, and he was still able to win the primary. The problem with that argument, though, is that Mamdani was dealing with, of course, name recognition. Not a lot of people knew him compared to Adams, who a lot more people obviously know. But Mayor Adams, he spoke a little bit about the race today, and he kind of seemed to suggest that if he doesn't win, that's life. We have a soundbite of that, and we're going to play that here.
No matter what happens, I improve the lives of working class people. That's what I said I was going to do when I was running. I said I was going to improve the lives of working class people. I did that. Now I want to complete doing that. And so if the people of the city say that, you know what, we want someone else to do it, I mean, that's life. I can't sit back and complain. I sold my vision to the city. They said, this is what we want, and I have to get out there and sell. This is what I'm going to do for you in the next 4 years. But the people of the city is going to make that determination.
Now, I will note, after that event today, a source close to the matter said that they plan to ramp up Adams' campaign more after Labor Day. Also, former Governor David Paterson, he's going to be endorsing Adams tomorrow. He backed Cuomo in the primary, but of course Cuomo lost the primary, so now a lot of people are shifting gears.
Right, you know, of course, we've seen a lot about Zohran Mamdani doing his 5-borough tour. Obviously, he must like the numbers he's seeing right now. What's his strategy going forward? So
he's doing this 5-borough tour against Trump, speaking a lot about President Donald Trump, his policies, but he's been getting a lot of attention, of course, about former Governor Andrew Cuomo's proposal to kind of do a means test for rent-stabilized apartments. And you'll know that rent-stabilized apartments are different than affordable apartments. And Zohran Mamdani, he rents a $2,300 one-bedroom in Astoria, Queens, and he makes about $142,000 as a state assemblyman. So Cuomo is saying because Zohran Mamdani has wealthy parents, he shouldn't be allowed to rent a rent-stabilized apartment. Now, Cuomo actually, up until about 2019, there was sort of a means test for rent-stabilized apartments, but Cuomo, as governor, got rid of that means test in 2019. But it would take a lot to get something like that done. It would require the state legislature. Meanwhile, Cuomo, he's a multimillionaire, and he rents an $8,000 apartment in Midtown Manhattan.
Yeah. Speaking of Cuomo, he's making a lot of noise on social media, but he's not out there meeting people, talking. What's his strategy?
Yeah, so he's been really kind of going out on social media a lot lately. And at first, I kind of thought maybe it was a Gen Zer tweeting out for him. Wow. Then I thought maybe it was AI because they're saying stuff like responding to everything, and they're saying crazy if true, or forget about it, or fly like a butterfly, sting like a bee, when the saying is actually float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Yeah. So he's kind of having this like whole social media strategy right now, getting out, responding to everything, but he's not actually out there mingling with the people like he said he was going to do. He's only held really 2 press conferences. He's been sitting behind a desk at a podium with a PowerPoint, something he's really familiar with if you knew him as governor, especially during COVID. But his unfavorability, according to Siena College poll, was the worst ever favorability rating, even when he resigned from office in 2021. Wow. So he has a big jump there. He is coming in second in this race right now in this poll, but he's still 19 points behind Mamdani. We'll have to see if his social media strategy works.
Yeah, interesting. Wow. All right. A lot going on, Morgan. We appreciate it for August.